All the focus on you, all the attention he's going to draw. Everybody knows you're the main focal point for the defense.
How Stephen Curry became the best three-point shooter. With an end goal to build offense and make the NBA game more pleasant for fans, in 1979, the NBA embraced the three-point line. In the course of recent years, fans have seen some really incredible sharpshooters: Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Steve Kerr, Glenn Rice, Peja Stojakovic, Kyle Korver, just to give some examples. Of the relative multitude of extraordinary shooters to arise in the course of recent years, one has unmistakably isolated himself from the pack. Nonetheless, the Golden State Warriors long-range expert, Steph Curry, has broken most three-point records. And considering his age, Curry is poised to break any three-point record he doesn't effectively possess. Today we are going to talk about how Stephen Curry became the best three-point shooter. Stay tuned to the end of the video. But before we hop into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. Stephen Curry's adaptability. Curry's adaptability makes him essentially difficult to monitor. He can get his shot in a number of ways: off the spill, off a screen, experiencing significant change.
Get the legs moving. All right, I'm gonna throw it to you.
In spite of the fact that safeguards eagerly plan to contain Curry, and breaking point of shot attempts, his diverse moves and split-second delivery permit him to make shots that most players wouldn't dare endeavoring. Here's how he accomplished what he has today. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA and shot 40% from three for his career. So perhaps some of Steph's abilities come from his dad's genes. His dad, Dell, was generally viewed as probably the best shooter in the NBA when he played. ESPN's Tom Friend composed a profile in 2015, specifying Steph and Dell's relationship. Dell revealed to Friend that when he played for the Bucks, he and 11-year-old Steph would regularly go up against other NBA major parts in horse rivalries, and the two would reliably win. He's dedicated and centered around improving. Curry told ESPN's Jackie McMullen of his dedication to getting better. "I don't think everybody enjoys practicing and lifting and running and doing all that stuff. If you love the game, if you want to appreciate those moments when the lights are on and every shot counts, then you better be prepared for those moments. As you evolve, it's almost like a game within a game."
Well, hey, you raised some great money for charity, and we're rounding up to $35,000 for Classroom Central, so congrats.
When you get to college, then the pros, everything resets, and it's an equal playing field. You've got to figure out how to differentiate yourself. You've got to figure out how to get to a certain level and how to stay there. The time you put in is what will determine that. He's also a fierce competitor, something that helps him excel from a young age to the pros. As per Sports Illustrated Lee Jenkins, Curry was burning individuals on the court before he was even in secondary school. Dell revealed to Jenkins that once he left one of Curry's 8th grade games early, in light of the fact that he was beating the other group so severely. "I had to get out of there," Dell said. "I felt bad for the other team. I couldn't watch what he was doing to those kids." Steve Kerr once said, "What goes unnoticed is Steph is a killer. He is an unbelievable competitor. Maybe people are fooled because of the way he looks or his demeanor. Everything seems to be so easy for him, but he is an absolute killer competitor." Curry's attitude paid off in high school when he taught himself a new shooting form to adapt to bigger, better players. In spite of the fact that Curry is currently 6'3", he was a slow developer. Before he developed, he purportedly used to shoot such a flick shot that he delivered from his chest. As his opposition improved, Dell helped Steph change his shooting methodologies.
Because I wasn't quick, couldn't jump, so I had to get it.
With the goal that his delivery point was over his head. He needed to refigure out how to shoot the ball. Curry told SI's Chris Ballard it was the most frustrating summer, saying, "I really couldn't shoot outside the paint for like the first 3 weeks. All summer, when I was at camp, people were like, 'Who are you? Why are you playing basketball?' I was really bad for a month and a half before I finally figured it out." He does some intense dribbling drills to improve his reflexes and concentration. Videos surfaced a couple of years prior of Curry working on dribbling and throwing a tennis ball while wearing blinding glasses. The glasses appear to immediately go dull, driving Curry to respond immediately when he could see once more. Kerr told Ron Kroichik of the San Francisco Chronicle, "Curry has the best skill set I've ever seen." In terms of the combination of shooting and ball handling, along with speed and quickness. He practices basic fundamentals that make the game easier for him. If Curry can master the actual physical movements he needs, the rest can come naturally. SI's Rob Mahoney profiled some of Curry's behind-the-scenes work, with Curry telling him, "We do a warm-up drill every day that we practice, where we literally work on just pivoting, stepping through, and pick-and-roll footwork. Just break it down step by step. Those things happen so many times in a game that you might take it for granted. Just the coordination it takes to be explosive in certain situations on the floor. So we work on that in practice. Outside of that, I just kind of work on footwork and moves that I normally will make in a game, whether it's dribble moves into a shot or the footwork coming off a screen." Things like that. You drill that while you're getting shots up, so that you'll obviously be efficient and make your workouts tough. But staying on top of that simple fundamental makes you a little bit faster, a little bit more creative, a little bit more efficient on the floor. He's mastered a series of intense core and leg exercises that turned around his career. Curry was once an oft-injured guard with questions about his durability going forward after several issues with his ankle. Curry learned he could take pressure off his ankles by becoming more explosive from his hips, legs, and cores. ESPN's Pablo Torre profiled the exercises Curry mastered in 2016. Curry swiftly perfected a yoga pose called the single-leg hip airplane, designed to build balance and core strength. He conquered the hip hinge, the fundamental movement of explosive lower body exercises, in 10 minutes. He even mastered textbook trap bar deadlifts, which amplify glutes and hamstrings, during his introductory session with Lyles.
We had that connection. I'm not sure anybody else on the floor could.
Other players typically need a week. At first, a willowy Curry could deadlift a pitiable 200 to 225 pounds. By Curry's second year in the program, his deadlifts could touch 400 pounds, more than twice his body weight, and second most on the Warriors. Behind 6'11", 265-pound center Festus Ezeli, Klay Thompson told Torre, "The man was always in the gym. Steph just stuck with the routine. He works on his body just as much as he works on his jump shot."
Stats to be able to do the quick math, and you're supposed to be able to tell me.
I don't know where Sammy's at. He's supposed to punch him.
Curry's personal trainer, Brandon Payne, added that Curry's core strength is second to none. Curry's incredible balance and strength is noticeable in this jaw-dropping play. Of course, Curry gets up plenty of shots and repetitions too. In 2015, Sports Illustrated's Lee Jenkins wrote about a shooting drill that Curry does, in which he takes 10 shots from 5 different locations on the three-point line, going back and forth until he takes 100. Jenkins described the scene as Curry does it. Curry sets up in the right corner and splashes 9 of 10. "Good," said special assistant Nick Uren, rebounding for him. Curry moves to the right wing and cans 10 of 10. "Better," Uren nods. Curry skips to the top of the circle and drains 10 of 10 again. Uren turns to a couple of spectators under the basket. "Wow," he mouths. Here it is, the Curry zone. He starts off 48 of 50. He sweeps back across the perimeter, hitting 10 of 10 from the left corner, 10 of 10 from the left wing. Teammates are watching, cameras are filming. "Don't get giddy," Curry tells himself.
The Rockets here in Game 3, and for the first time this season, the Rockets...
He made 77 in a row, and when he finally misfires at the top of the circle, he grabs Green's jersey and screams. He finishes 94 of 100. Frazier also told Jenkins that Curry will occasionally get bored with the drill and become less accurate.
Every game we're going to get better, and more so just seeing the pictures of how they want to defend us.
That's when coaches and staff challenge him other drills and shooting competitions, which Frazier says he needs the action, and when he gets it, he just snaps on. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to hit the like button, give it thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the blue icon to stay up to date with our latest videos.